I will show you how to make the best sourdough bread in the world. Besides flour, water and salt, you need love and patience and lots of time. Let's get started. Take 150 grams of good rye flour, 150 milliliter of warm water and 1 tablespoon of our sourdough starter. Mix well. The flour must be absorbed by the water completely. Now let your pre-dough rise until it's doubled at a warm place. In a separate bowl, mix together 470 grams of white bread flour, 330 milliliter of cold water and 15 grams of salt. After your pre-dough has risen for a couple of hours and it's nice and bubbly and smelly, pour it into the flour mixture. Before you do that, don't forget to take 1 tablespoon from your pre-dough and put it back in the glass where you have your starter. Now mix with a spoon and put the entire dough into your kitchen machine. Beat well for about 10 minutes or until the dough separates from the side of the bowl and is nice and shiny. Now cover the dough well and leave it for about 5 to 6 hours or until the dough has doubled. You can also mix it with your hands, but that takes a while and you need a lot of strength. Now look, after 3, 4 or 5 hours, it all depends on the temperature. Look how nice that dough has risen. Now I transfer the dough into a bowl with some flour. Our dough now is still very weak and we need to strengthen it by stretching and folding, stretching and folding, stretching and folding. This is probably the most important process of the whole sourdough bread baking. You stretch your dough 4 to 5 times. By doing so, you incorporate lots of air and the dough becomes very, very elastic. Don't forget to do that 4 to 5 times and in between, leave the dough to rest for about 30 minutes. Then your dough should look like this. Nice, shiny and strong. And now give it a little bit more attention. Lift it from the middle and let it just flow over your fingers. Fold it and lift it and fold it and lift it. Maybe 3, 4 more times. And now we are ready to shape the bread. Please make sure that the seam is upwards first. Then turn it around and roll the bread until it reached a nice shape and the surface is strong and doesn't break. Let your nice bread now rest for another half an hour. In the meantime, preheat your oven to the highest heat you can reach. Mine is 230 degrees. Put the cast iron pot with the lid in the oven to preheat as well. Then transfer the bread into the pot. Put the lid on immediately, back in the oven and bake for 20 minutes. Now you can see already how fantastic that bread will be. Now take the lid off when it's surprise. Ready. Give it another 20 minutes. And then I just hope for you that you have at home a nice piece of cheese together with a glass of red wine and enjoy that amazing sourdough bread. Guten Appetit!